So while on this November 6th, we are monitoring incredibly carefully for a trade on oil, because when we came to the markets this morning, oil staged already monumental rally as we expected and discussed yesterday when we take in trade at these levels on oil. This was incredibly powerful buying area. And I will rehash that why from our monthly and daily charts. So therefore, at this particular moment, we are concentrating on S&P. And for all the parameters, we are protecting our profits, because this spectacular, magnificent rally also started pre-market. So therefore, I am expecting very strong selling pressure at any moment. Decision point 1 is not to be taken for granted. From our point of entry, 2 points not to be ignored. So again, at any moment, I will be moving my stop to break even, because I know better that S&P sellers will come. This is how critical this level is, the most critical level in the market structure. And here we go. Reminder: random entries, random speculative, absurd, abstract stops and targets do not work. Precision, conservative, solid rules do. So I'm monitoring S&P very, very clearly before I will adjust my stop to break even. Oil is in pullback mode as we expected. Absolutely expected. So monitoring oil may take long on oil at any moment. Very, very important to know where to take profits off the table and when to stay out. Very, very close trail, 1766. 2 points, not to be taken for granted. So please pay attention to the magic of the puzzle. As we spelled out, I expected decision point 1 to be broken. Correct? This is my guiding light. Decision point 1 was respected for what? 12 hours on S&P? Formula remains the same. That's why I'm monitoring this very, very closely. Next level, 1771 and a quarter, correct? Because on my trade chart, decision point 2 is closer. I know to respect this highly. Very, very highly. So therefore, monitor for a fill 2 ticks prior. That's how price moves. First target, 1 hour, formula identical to first target, 13 range. You're seeing how important decision point 1 is. All of these levels are Alpha Wave Trader proprietary Fibonacci levels. Simple. Monitoring oil incredibly carefully. Again, Alphys, you remember what I mentioned, correct? The ouch, not so classic ouch, but it still is. So we're going to review that. So therefore, we're going to have to monitor for a fill very, very close to 94.42. So 1 second, please. At any moment, we'll bring up a trade on oil. What did we discuss? The importance of quiz time. What is incredibly powerful and incredibly critical on oil? Long on oil, 94.29, stop 94.04. What are you witnessing on S&P? You're witnessing selling pressure, correct? Moving my stop to be clear. S&P, you know what to monitor for. Those who trade Alpha Wave Trader method. So there we go, long on oil. I'm expecting huge selling pressure a couple of ticks prior to decision point 1. Do remember my stop on S&P 2 ticks prior. So here we go, showtime on oil. This is your first target, watch out for the fills. You remember, this is the end of the minor trend. This is exactly where we're witnessing selling pressure on S&P. It would be incredibly shocking if oil will blast through this level. Trail 94.20. At any moment I will be moving my stop to break even again. I spelled out. I am expecting massive selling pressure here. Please listen. My stop will be moved to BE on oil at any moment. Is that clear? The importance, who your best friend forever, remains intact, always. Will always override everything. You're witnessing this here. Will you witnessing this each and every time? Clear? 2 trades this morning. As expected, sellers show up when decision point 1 is reached. My trail on oil 94.25. So again, if we're gonna blast through this level, my next level would be before decision point 2, and I will guide you. But honestly, I would be frankly stunned if that will happen. But again, oil is full of surprises because oil is the lowest liquidity instrument. Take a look at the volume. Here's volume on oil, 3,200, and here's S&P 13 range, 100,000. Is that clear? You're paying to precision of the targets. You're witnessing exact same formula where oil collapsed from on monthly chart, correct? Why are we expecting massive reversal? Take a look. This is mega level, my daily chart, no danger zone levels. Nowhere to expect spectacular reversal, which you will be witnessing today. Trailing very carefully, trail outside of break even. 94.53 is very critical level. S&P hanging for dear life. We knew that this will happen. We knew that S&P will struggle. That's why both of my trades stop at break even. You're also witnessing it doesn't matter if it's oil 21 range or S&P 13. What is causing this difficulty? Your best friend forever? The danger zone. Know your levels. But again, this is dreamlike formation. This is completely expected. And we'll rehash this. Is bullish trend over? Absolutely not. Bullish trend had just begun. Based on alpha wave traders rules, it's dreamlike formation. Absolutely dreamlike formation, and this rally will go on and on and on. We'll witness multiple surprises after oil news release. Did we expect this? Did we knew this? Of course. For all the reasons we discussed and all the reasons we teach in Alpha Wave Trader Club. My stop is clearly outside of break even, red line. My stop on S&P is at break even, red line. Know your levels, know where to take profits off the table. Precise, clear, and concise. Knowledge is power. Those of you who are oil traders, that magic thing I learned about oil, I'm jealous. If I will ever out of the website, that's what I will do. I'm not kidding you. Meeting our amazing graduate, our most successful oil trader in New York. Half an hour a day trading. Done. 2 positive trades. Liz walks away from computer. That's all there is. Loves the discipline that women practice, especially those who have full-time businesses or full-time jobs. Easy peasy. No need to babysit the structure. No need to exercise greed. Know your levels. Know where to take profits off the table. Know where to expect opposite selling pressure. So here is recap and review of how critical these levels are. So this is the short that came from this decision point 1. We expect bullish trend to end here. All of the levels for the short were drawn 16 months prior. And where is the price here right now? Price at the danger zone levels. What did we discuss yesterday? We discussed how important this level is and how much we expect buyers to show up. You do not ignore monthly levels. Most critical, most powerful. This rally started yesterday outside of trading room hours. So if you know the rules, you had incredibly powerful buying opportunities, which not always present itself during trading room hours. That's simple. This also reminds you what not to enter into. Danger zone means trade exhaustion and trend exhaustion. My stop at break-even was not touched. So will oil succeed? Oil news in 20 minutes. So incredibly powerful trades, completely stuck as expected for all the reasons we teach in the course. Know who your best friend always and forever is. Know when to move stop to break even. That's simple. You're witnessing how important decision point 1 is, correct? And how clear it is where to expect selling pressure. So this is where S&P weekly is heading next to 1789 and a quarter. Because this is weekly chart, I expect selling pressure to come up anywhere around, I would say, 1788 area. Because sellers show up earlier because it is such a large time frame. This is the most critical level in the market structure. It is the end of the monthly, of the weekly minor trend. We already witnessed selling pressure last week, so expect huge struggle at about 1788, 1787 area. When it's such a large time frame, it comes much sooner. Once that level is broken, next level on S&P 1800. Why? Historical level. In trading, you become master of one or master of none. Know your levels. Next level will be 1866.50. Stepping stone. But this is the most dangerous and the most critical. As you're witnessing on oil and S&P 13 range chart. And here we are. I'm out of oil and I expect to be out of S&P at any moment. So those 25 ticks, 26 ticks are not to be taken for granted. Precision is the key. This was completely expected. At any moment, I expect to be out on S&P. Precision works. Greed does not.